CEO couldn't understand Arabic at the international conference, so he turned to the girl working as his nanny for help. The girl said she knew a little. The CEO handed one of his earpieces to the girl. He asked her to record every word of the meeting with the international clients. He even wanted her to note every punctuation mark. Little did he know this was very easy for her. Right after graduation, she had helped her first company sign a $1 billion partnership deal. At every company she later joined, she helped them leap into the Fortune 500. Her reputation immediately spread like wildfire in the industry. Unfortunately, no one knew where she was. No one even knew what she looked like. The CEO wanted to recruit her as his executive assistant but couldn't find her. Unexpectedly, the girl applied for a job at the CEO's company that very day. She originally came for an interview for the position of executive assistant, but the HR director mistook her for someone applying to be a nanny. When the girl learned the director wanted her to interview as a nanny, she was furious. She was about to lose her temper and leave. Then the director told her the annual salary was $5 million. The girl immediately agreed to become the CEO's personal nanny. She put on her nanny uniform and went to the CEO's office. The CEO asked her to serve as his translator. Fortunately, she had won awards in Arabic, so she recorded the entire meeting perfectly. When the CEO asked her about the meeting details, she hesitated. After thinking it over, she told him the truth. Only then did he learn that the previous translator had concealed information. They had inflated the client's $1 billion offer to only $700 million. And what upset the client most was that the CEO's company kept delaying the project. Even the girl could see such low tactics meant there was a mole inside the company seeking profit. The CEO turned pale with anger. He immediately called his secretary. He told her to prepare, because he was heading back to headquarters that afternoon to resolve the issue himself. The girl was thrilled to hear the CEO was leaving. She thought she could finally get some rest, but instead, the CEO told her to come with him to the office. The girl couldn't help thinking that being a nanny these days was no easy job. After the girl left, the CEO recalled everything. Since the girl arrived at his house, she had taken impeccable care of his daily life. Even his meals perfectly matched his tastes. It was as if she had done a thorough survey beforehand. He had assumed those were just the basics of being a nanny, but now even an Arabic translator could handle them with ease. He couldn't help but suspect the girl's true identity. He called his secretary again. He told her to prepare the girl's personnel file. Meanwhile, on the other side, the CEO's business rival was also investigating the girl's whereabouts. After all, her track record in business was well known. Everyone wanted to recruit her to their own company. But when he heard she was working as a nanny for the CEO, the rival thought he must have misheard. Soon the girl arrived at headquarters with the CEO. As soon as they got there, the CEO snapped. He grabbed the girl's hand and accused her of being a spy sent by his rival. This left the girl utterly confused. She had legitimately passed 3 rounds of interviews to get this job. He couldn't just make baseless accusations because he was the boss. Her words did not put the CEO's suspicions to rest. He told the director to bring him the girl's interview records. The director was terrified. If the CEO learned she had mixed up the nanny and executive assistant positions, her job would be over. But the CEO's presence was so intimidating she couldn't even breathe. She could only force herself to hand over the girl's file to him.